At Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Finance, we are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Live. Sorry about the delay. Had some technical difficulties. We are here down at the beach on vacation. Had some crazy thunderstorms. House was shaking, trying to find a spot to stream here. Kids are going to sleep, so finally a little bit of delay. So appreciate you guys that are stopping in tonight. You know, kind of just not wung it, but kind of last minute here threw this together. So let's check out some of the bubbles today, see what's going on. Might actually just take myself off the screen here so it's full for you guys. Let me see. All right, I don't know why it's not working. All right, whatever. So bubbles today, we got Algorand pumping. Just kidding. Let's look at the daily. I was just looking at the hourly to see if anything I could find that looked like it was bouncing back. That's important, I think, when you're looking at whether it's at Pulsechain, on Dex Screener, whether you're on the bubbles here, wherever you are, and you want to look at the coins that are the worst performing, and then see which ones out of those are bouncing back the quickest. So if we were to look over here at Dex Screener, you know, some of the coins that I have over here, what has bounced back in the last hour? You know, what's the worst performing coin? And you should be doing that with your portfolio. So just know what coins and how they react when the market is dumping, when the market is just going sideways. Like, this is brutal right now. When we're just completely trending sideways, people are expecting just something. And honestly, just chopping like this is the worst. Traders, it wrecks them. The average person, there's nothing to get excited about, so that you just close your computer down. What's up, Godfather J6? Appreciate you stopping in. Fishing with Camo Joe, my man. Hope all is well. David M says, mint your NFTs. That is right. Definitely do not forget to mint your NFTs. I'm not going to stop hammering this home. I will not stop. You know, just looking at my NFTs now, almost 4.14 billion for this one. So these are on average about 25,000 Pulsechain, give or take, to mint one. And now we're at 4.1 billion. So even say, let's look at some of the shorter ones here. So the one March 18th, 1.9 billion. Let's see what that's gonna, how many Pulsechain that's gonna be. 259,000. So that's almost 10xing by March. You know, that's pretty damn good. If staking comes out and it's 5%, you know, you're gonna have to wait. Let's see, 500 years or something like that to 10x your bag. It's ridiculous how long it is. So this is, in my opinion, something you could do that is not risky. It actually, in my opinion, you should be doing it on all the chains. You want to minimize your risk, especially with entry points on coins right now. The downside risk after this dump is that much lower than it was a week or two ago. You're getting that many more coins now as well. So if you are kind of nervous right now, and I have a lot of friends that are legitimately not panicking, but are legitimately nervous and do not want to put any more money into HEX right now. And I get it. You know, they don't look at this stuff every day. They're just out reading headlines and looking at Twitter, what people are saying on the surface. And if you do that, you're going to get hit with some crazy FUD. What's up, Far Out Aliens? How you doing, bro? Hope all's well. Hope your little trip there. Hope you're still out enjoying your trip there. Can't wait to catch up. So guys, this is I just see how much money my friends are making on Ethereum, and I was too stupid to do this. Jack was a vampire, and I was too busy talking about the negative things about Jack, and that, in my opinion, what he was doing. And I didn't mint any of these NFTs on Ethereum, and I could be printing $100 minimum a day. So I'm not going to make that mistake. I'm doing it on Pulsechain. I'm doing it on Avalanche. I'm doing it on Polygon. And that's it. And I have some on Binance, but I'm not minting anymore on there. I just don't have time to. You know, if I did, I would probably would do Phantom, Moonbeam, and maybe Evmos. But I don't know. Again, that's the thing. How much time do you have? That's on you. You know, if you have a lot of free time, you should be minting these on all chains, in my opinion. If you have the time to do it, there should be no excuse why you aren't minting these constantly. So let's look at Pulse and PulseX today. 546. That's, you know, you never know what this is the damage the SEC can do. They're out here supposedly saving retail investors. And in my opinion, they've harmed way more hexagons than they've helped. Our wallet's just lost 50% of its value. If you sold, you take that loss. But the fear that spreads among new people, like this was not accidental, in my opinion. And my friends that now are not going to invest more into crypto because of this lawsuit. And they see the loudest people on Twitter saying Richard Hart's going to jail. He spent all the sacrifice money. But if you look at it reasonably and look at the charges and read the complaint, that's not the case at all. You know, all 600, not all, but what is it? $670 million is sitting on chain from the HEX adoption amplifier. And then some was sacrificed or whatever. I mean, it's so far from what Twitter reality would make you think is going on. These people that have these loud voices, the Eric Walls, these trolls, their jobs are to stir up drama. They are actually professional trolls. And it's hard for people to understand that their purpose in life is to almost piss people off and go against the grain. It really is fascinating. And when I saw Chainlink fund their own community last cycle, so whales could accumulate more, I really put stuff into perspective. These are savages you're dealing with out here, and they will spend $25,000 on an article saying Chainlink might be next to be sued by the SEC, and that alone drove the price down enough to where they could scoop up that dip, and it paid for that ad and probably 10 more. So there people are savages out here. Crypto is not just, you know, throw a dart at a board, buy any altcoin, and you're gonna 50, 100x your money. I think we got lucky last cycle, hitting Matic, hitting in Hex, getting into Cardano early. But we were in some of the best performing coins out of all coins out there, and that's what separates the 100x from the 500x from the 1000x. And I've seen it firsthand. You know, I had, I'm trying to think, 4 cent. It was, no, actually, wow, Matic. Yeah, Matic was the best performing coin. You know, I sold out at 100x at $1, and I left maybe 200 coins just to let run, and I sold them, or I swapped them out. I don't even remember what I did, but that just shows me and reinforces how important staking is for Hex. Because no matter what you say, oh, I should have sold all my coins and I could have rebought the dip and had this much more. But for some reason, people don't. They miss out. They buy other coins. They get distracted. So for me personally, I'm thankful that I'm staked in HEX for up to, 13 more years till 2036 when my 5555s come due. Because I see the Bitcoin. If you had the ability to stake at $1, $5, $10, $30, when the top went from $30 and fell down to $2, all those people that sold at $100 when it went back up at a 50x. Imagine if they could have held for 10 more years, but they didn't have the ability to think long term like that. And HEX is where HEX has that protection, that insurance policy where staking prevents you from wrecking yourself. And that's why I'm really, really bullish on HEX and DeFi in general. And I just think yield, I know yield is the name of the game. It's what the big money is going to chase when they come into the space. And HEX is the best at that. The T-share is the best yield producer in all of crypto, in my opinion, right now. I don't know if the XRP pools, when they come out, they're open source public liquidity pools that anyone can provide liquidity to, that as they grow, the yield goes up. So it's the complete opposite to the way we're used to right now. So I don't know. It's going to take a little bit for those to catch on, but I think those have the potential to be as big as the T-share in a different way with different money, because that money that won't come into HEX because the OA has what they have. I mean, there's just certain people out there, certain institutions, certain funds that won't invest in HEX. And I think they will come into DeFi. And where will they end up? That's the $1 million question. So one of my bets are on Flare and XRP. I have my Flare delegated earning the drops. XRP I have in my ITRUSTCAPITAL account. I wouldn't hold XRP liquid, if you don't have all of your bags packed, and you can't just, be buying your lottery tickets. You got to really have a strategy. Just buying all these coins and spreading yourself too thin is not the way to go. Right now you should have your bags packed and be doing what I'm doing and kind of trimming bags. I'm getting out of Kava and I got out of Osmosis already, and I'm waiting to sell Near Protocol. I think we might get a little bump when Bitcoin goes this week. I think we're gonna have a nice pump up, and Near seems to move with Injective and the round of altcoins that go first, right after Bitcoin, and then it moves down into your Solanas. So I really think we're due for a little pump. So I want to try to catch that. So I'm going to wait a couple days, but I'm adding to my Pulse and PulseX positions. Like these prices, PulseX down 83% from sacrifice rate. Like I saw what HEX did. I was there after big payday when HEX dipped. When for months it was going down. I was there. It felt horrible. It makes you question everything. Am I in the right bags? And that's why I think diversification is so important. Minting NFTs is so important because it keeps you busy. It keeps you from not making stupid mistakes, getting bored with one thing. What up, Chris? How you doing, bro? Hope all is well. It keeps you from doing stupid things. And it keeps your pulse chain multiplying. So if you did do something stupid, you have that pulse chain that you're making right there while you're sleeping. And you're not just going to have to come out of pocket and buy more. Having your crypto make crypto for you. That's the name of the game. Passive income. And just looking at HBAR here, staring at that green candle. Did this just, wow, HBAR just pumped up tonight. Let's go. If you've been watching this channel, I'm a huge fan of HBAR. Really bullish on Hedera and DeFi on there, especially because it's in its first cycle. All these coins, their DEX, their PulseX launched in the middle of the bear market last year. I was in the pre-sale. It's been going sideways for a year now. So I really like what they're doing with Karate Combat. I think it's revolutionary. the stuff they're doing with creators. They have their carbon credit play with Dovu. So there's a list. I did a stream a week or so ago on my favorite coins on Hedera. I had multiple people message me and ask me to do that stream, and it gets like 60 views or 70 views. It's so funny. Like when I do streams that people want that aren't about Richard Hart or Hex, no one watches. It's so funny. But I guarantee you, out of those 5 coins, Saucerswap, Karate, Dovu, Galaxy, Tune FM, one of those will be a coin that is known to everybody in the next cycle. There are too many real life use cases that they're building that are like on the precipice of thriving. Like they've built out, they've released, or they're just on the verge of releasing. Like all of these things were pipe dreams last cycle. All these partnerships and this stuff, these crazy fantasies, it seemed like, and now they're all here. It's happening. Fed now launched. It's live. I mean, so much is happening. This right here, Rag stream. If you didn't see it earlier, it was an awesome stream talking about PayPal and just more of the centralization. But I actually like this, in my opinion. I like that they're doing this. This is going to bring people that just the herd. This is going to help get the herd in, unfortunately. And it is what it is. But they're having this stable coin. I tell people that are new, that are looking to get into HEX, I have them buy Bitcoin or Litecoin on PayPal or on Cash App or on an exchange to start there and then send to Atomic Wallet, or buy Ethereum on PayPal and send it to their MetaMask. It's just a great starting point. And for them to add stable coins, that's really good. You know, this stuff is getting centralized. What's up, Davis? How you doing, brother? It's coming, but we don't have to use it. You know, just because I'm talking about it doesn't mean I'm using this stuff. Like, this is, like I said, going to help bring the herd in. Like, people that are scared of crypto, that think it's a scam, like they need it on their PayPal app. They need it on the stuff they use every day to get them over the hump. They're not going to listen to anything, or no matter what they read, it's not going to convince them. It's just when it's there in front of their face and they can use it, it's like, okay, whatever, it's here. And just people are like that. And when I see this, PayPal doesn't impact Tether, says Paolo Ardioni. Well, then who does it impact? It also won't immediately impact Circle's USDC. We won't expect any impact in USDT, Arduino said. That's because PayPal has been launched in the US where Tether does not serve. So that's why it's not. I mean, Jesus, they could not have interviewed a smarter. I mean, this is the sharpest tool in the shed right here. This Paolo guy. PayPal stablecoin has not been launched in the US where Tether does not serve. But when asked if the stablecoin launches in international markets, Arduino said it would be positive for crypto in general. It's interesting. Another stablecoin in the US, it could lead to the erosion of revenues for payments that have been manually fueling MasterCard and Visa. Wait, what? Where the hell does, like, this stuff that comes out of left field in these articles, like, these people have to be either suffering from a little bit of too much of the tism, or they're just bots, or I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, this is just so funny. It's interesting. Another stablecoin could lead to the erosion of revenues for payments. He just talked about it's not going to affect Tether because Tether doesn't serve the US. It'll be positive for crypto, though, internationally. It's interesting, though, because in the US, it could lead to erosion of revenues for payments that have been mainly fueling MasterCard and Visa. It will also help the industry to grow further and push for sensible regulations. I mean, yeah, this guy's all over the place, Paolo. Another way the Psi USD could help Tether is that it could impact Tether's competition. It might mean an additional decline of our competition that is very much focused on the US, he said, possibly hinting at rival Circle's USDC stablecoin. Tether instead focuses on emerging markets and developing countries, or they focus there because they don't have the SEC and just an insane group of people coming after them. The immediate impact on USDC, however, is unclear, according to David Wells, former pitcher of the New York Yankees, who was previously the product lead for Paxos Dollar and Binance USD. Didn't Binance USD get shut down? Unbelievable. Wells told the block that PSYOP USD, which is issued by Paxos, and USDC will likely compete for similar customer segments who prefer to use a US-based regulated stablecoin as opposed to the offshore stablecoin segment. But for PSYOP USD to fully compete with USDC, the former's listing on crypto exchanges will be needed. So they want to list PayPal stablecoin on exchanges. There we go. So that's more centralized control on the markets. If we could just take a little bit of market cap away from Tether and USDC and put it in this PayPal stablecoin, we just slowly start controlling crypto. And that's what this is all about. All about control. Dueling crypto anti-money laundering bills face off in the Senate. The Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act of 2023 aims to add crypto participants, including wallet providers, miners, and validators, to the definition of financial institutions. So if you're a miner now, you are a financial institution. After months of delays due to an alleged lack of co-sponsors, Senator Elizabeth Warren has reintroduced her bill. I'm not even going to read it, but the last sentence. Her bill puts emphasis on DeFi and bringing the industry under existing Bank Secrecy Act and sanctions requirements. Warren and Marshall's efforts focuses on redefining financial institutions and bringing crypto under this umbrella. But this is the best part, though. Both bills have been referred to the Senate Committee Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs, although neither has been scheduled for a markup. So what? Are they just such a joke? They're not even going to bother reading them up and commenting on them. They just go straight to the no comment, get the hell out of here pile. What a awesome use of our taxpayer dollars. Elizabeth Warren, Maxine Waters, these people are just clueless up here. They're an embarrassment. And guys, stop waiting. No crypto rally is coming. All right. I really would think the opposite of this is going to happen now. I just said before I read this article, I think we're going to have a nice run this week. But if you're listening to Blockworks, they're telling you no rally is coming. Well, they have bad news. It's not going to happen. I could say the pessimistic outlook is true because history repeats itself. But when the mainstream's telling you this is the Kramer effect. And then Singapore, Red Cross now accepts crypto donations. So, it was crazy how when the Ukraine war, people couldn't get money, crypto saved the day. And you saw that narratives just like that. Crypto good. Crypto saved people. It brought money into these war-torn zones that were struggling. Well, now crypto is good. Crypto is going to help the Red Cross. Singapore's Red Cross charity now accepts donations in the form of crypto thanks to recent integration with a licensed crypto payment gateway AAA. Powered by AAA, payment is compatible with all wallets and provides locked-in exchange rates. I wonder who they're partners with. AAA, which is incorporated in Singapore, has been sanctioned as a digital payment token provider by the Monetary Authority of Singapore since November of 2021, making it a long-time regulated firm in the city-state. So for 2 years, they've been working with the government in Singapore, and they beat out companies like Circle for licensing, which was pre-approved in November of 2022 and fully approved as a major payment institution. So there you go. When you work with the government like Ripple had been for years, you should get places. But our government is so gone that it's just a shame. It really is. If you saw any of Congress down there, it was the House of Representatives. When they were there, it was like it was a group of children up there. guy banging on his hammer, telling people to stop yelling, calm down. And it really was like, this is what America's political system looks like. It's a complete joke. And we need some people with common sense in there. And I think these people are purposely propped up there as idiots so new people can run on crypto. The new politicians that are coming in, all of them suddenly have an opinion on crypto. 4 years ago, it wasn't anywhere. And now they're HGH juniors running on it. Ron DeSantis is already banning CBDCs. So you're already seeing it be politicized. And that's a good thing. I think it's going to help lead to mass adoption. But for Bitcoiners, it's the worst thing in the world. Like the centralization now, if you don't see it and you really still believe Bitcoin is decentralized, like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to help you. Like there's no getting through. You're lying to yourself. You've put like a wall up in your brain that won't let truth or common sense through. Oh man. Unbelievable. So last but not least, Huobi dismisses plunging stablecoin reserves as FUD. Exchange spokesperson refuted claims that any team members have been detained by Chinese authorities. So this is not looking good for Huobi, guys. I'm sure none of you guys have money on there, but if for some reason you do, or you know someone that does, just get it off. Do not use these exchanges. I think a lot of them are going to go under. This is another mass consolidation, just like with the banking system. All these exchanges out here, they want to consolidate them. They want to make the all-in-one shops where you can trade your tokenized bonds, your tokenized stocks, your cryptos, your NFTs, your high-end art. Like they want one-stop shops for all of the markets. And guys, my one-stop shop for NFTs is Pulsechain. I'm minting all of them on there right now. I'm doing some on Polygon too. It's just on a different wallet. but Pulsechain, guys, I just don't see how you can lose. Create your ladder. Set them up so they mature next year. Like my first one comes in February next year. And I got some in March, April, May, June, July, and space them out. I want to have a couple billion Zen coming out every 2 weeks minimum. So that's 500,000 Pulsechain or so every month minimum. No, that'll be every 2 weeks because the short ones will be giving me about 250,000. So yeah, that's about right. 1 million Pulsechain a month. And if that's from 2 to 3 NFTs, that's at most, say 100,000 if I did it at the peak gas. And I'm getting back 1 million. So that's 10xing my bag minimum. So guys, it's just something I'm going to keep hammering in for you guys to do. And let's take one look here quickly before I wrap it up at some of the altcoins here on Pulsechain. So I bought some time. I'm a big fan of that. Bought a bag of Thank You RH. Bought a bag of X Pepe. Bought some original Zen. Bought 1 billion. But guys, you can't really buy any. The liquidity is nothing. It's $700, so you can't buy more than like $5-10 max on there. And then all the blue chips: Aave, SHIB, Chainlink, Uniswap. I'm really starting to have second thoughts about Uniswap out of principle now, but I'm not going to sell this at the bottom. Like I know I'm up a lot on Uniswap, but I bought another 5,000 right before this nonsense came out, and I'm not going to sell at the bottom. That's one of the biggest mistakes you can make, is selling at the bottom. And look at this. So here you go. PZen up 17%, up 21% in 6 hours. So if you had this NFT that you minted in the last week or so, and you had just waited, and sold into this pump, like there's so much opportunity in it. And I just hope you guys see it. I know most of you guys do. And I'm not going to stop. I want you guys to win. I want you guys to be printing Pulsechain like my friends are printing ETH from their Zen right now. And just by clicking one button and staking out a ladder for next year around the halving, through the halving, guys, when I see opportunities that are too good to come across, I'm not going to stop talking about them. So, also just providing my liquidity on here. I'm now going to have more incentive tokens than the freaking value is going to be worth. Like, this is crazy. You know, this was worth $107 when I had like 12 coins when I first started. And now 41 of them is worth less. So it's not about the USD dollar. You know, this will come back and I will sell into massive green candles in the future. I'm not going to take a loss now and dump these or sell Uniswap at the bottom. Like, this is for emergencies only if you're selling right now. Like, you need to be adding to your positions right now, topping off your bags. And if there's something that came across your radar, you know what? You just got an opportunity, extended opportunity to DCA in and to accumulate more. Like, these dips are opportunities. These times come around only every couple of years. And once we're in a bull market, you're not going to be able to get the amount of coins you did right now. So load up, be smart. You're going to really, really, really have to outperform the market this cycle. It's going to be critical. Everybody on average has more money. It's a bigger market. There's way more coins out here and people are seasoned. They're smarter. Things are trading faster. People are front running things quicker. So I wouldn't be surprised if this cycle ends a lot earlier than expected. I'm hearing it now from multiple streamers and influencers that I pay attention to, not just, you know, your altcoin dailies and I digress, these douchebags out here. So intelligent people I'm talking to every day have pretty much solidified the cycle ending early. So really, really, really be careful of that. I think around the halving too, I think it could be a sell the news event that happens a lot quicker, maybe a month before the halving. You know, I don't know. You know, as we approach it in another 3-4 months, we should probably be able to make a better guess. But I'm thinking this cycle is going to happen a lot faster. So it's critical to have your bags packed right now because you never know. Like, Bitcoin is this is painful watching it go sideways. And just with like XDC, you know, no one saw that coming a month ago. It was sitting at 3 cents for freaking 6 months all year. And then all of a sudden, pop, right up to 9 cents for no reason. And XDC is a bag that I have. You know, XDC, XRP, XLM, HBAR, Casper. You know, I like them. Maybe did I get sucked into a narrative? Maybe. But the real world partnerships Hedera is making, the governing council they have, the fact that they can do millions of transactions a second, have been the #1 transaction per second leader for the last year. Like, how can you sleep on that? They're #1 by so far, and they have the ability to crank that up and scale pretty much into infinity. So I'm bullish as hell on Hedera. I have all mine staked on Stader Labs. It's getting 7.5%, and I'm hearing they might trim that down to 2.5% in the future. So collect all these staking rewards while you can, because they are going to be they're going to be dropping like flies. Pull that. Oh, that's a good call, bro. I totally forgot about that. But look, bro, I can guarantee you it is down at it pumped up when we saw it, those green candles, and retraced, and it pumped up again. I'll bet you it pumped up to 25% of that second pump we had. Let's see, where is it? If it went any more than that, I'd be shocked. Loki Safe Moon. All right. Let's look at the daily. Look at, there we go. All right. So here's the pump up. And then the next pump up right here went to 1167, and now we're at 82. Wow. So yeah, you're absolutely wrecked if you had bought this. 3, 6, 9 zeros, 42. So it's added a 0 and then dropped 60%. Damn. So it dropped down 50%, then 50%, then 50%, then 50%. Yeah, you're wrecked. Hey, bro, anyone that comes in showing something that looks like this, it's like, dude, really? You're going to come in and show me this chart right now? Where the hell were you from June 12th to July 4th? You had 3.5 weeks to tell me about this, and you tell me right here? Huh? And then, shocking, what happens? Just shocking. The rug gets pulled from underneath them. Poor Loki Safe Mooners. So yeah, Davis, there we go. Not bad for a rug though. Yeah, I mean, I would. Yeah, it's definitely a rug pull. It's definitely a rug pull. But I don't know. I would call it more of a pump and dump because a rug pull just pretty much I think just goes, you're trading it and then all of a sudden there's that death candle down 99% and liquidity's gone. But I think this is more of a pump and dump where like they just keep playing with it, trying to lure people in with these green candles. You take pictures of it. If hopefully the market's tanking that day, everything's down 10-15%, and you post a picture of green candles, you're up 15%, you'll get some desperate degenerate to come take a look, I'm sure. Or else the coin would be dead. I mean, they're doing $3,000 in volume, which is more than some of these PRC20s I own. So that's all I got for tonight, guys. Appreciate you, everyone that stopped in for tonight here on vacation. So definitely be coming to you late at nighttime with these condensed streams and have some new streaming equipment at home waiting for me, but didn't have time to set it up. There was some cloud lifter thing that didn't come. So it came on Saturday, the day before we left to head down. So yeah, when we get back, definitely going to need Rags' help setting that up so we can step the quality up and start to look official and play the part. You gotta if you look the part, you gotta at least have quality to back it up. So, all right, guys, appreciate the support, Davis, KMO Joe. You guys are legends. Chris from the Verse. Check out his videos for you guys, you degens. Hell yeah, bro. Anytime, Davis. You want me to cover anything that's bugging you, whatever, bro, let me know. I'll give you my opinion, do a stream on anything. So like, share, subscribe, and we will be back tomorrow with another video.